everybody? It's Life and Relationship Coach Roland the Real speaking from SavingRelationships.com. Welcome to this video. This video is going to be for the ladies and the men. Setting boundaries. All right, you must set boundaries in a relationship. Now, if you're in a relationship, and let's take the ladies for example. If the ladies are starting to get, disrespectful, irate, angry, just doing things the way they want to do, out of body, and the man is just a nice guy and he's just letting her get away with it, and he's not nipping in the bud, and he's not literally putting his foot down and showing her his worth and setting boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, she's gonna walk all over you, dude. She technically wants to be controlled a little bit, not too much, but I mean, not in the sense of like, oh, he's controlling. But if he doesn't set boundaries, then she's gonna just get away with murder. And that goes for the same with the guys. Like, fellas, like, if you start treating your woman a certain way and not showing up at night at home, which I mean that's probably an extreme scenario, but you start doing things and she just lets you get away with it, well then you're gonna take advantage even more, and now she needs to set boundaries because people get away with what they are allowed to get away with, right? So if I give you my hand, you take the arm type of thing. Like, it's very important because that becomes a big habit, and if you don't set boundaries and put your foot down, then it's going to be a problem in your relationship, and it's going to probably lead to breaking up, because the compound effect of not setting boundaries and disrespect and just being the nice guy or nice girl, it's just going to get away from you, and it's going to create this monster, and you're not going to be able to control it one day. So it's very important that you guys set boundaries. Now, you're probably like, okay, we want to save our relationship, but the problem is I'm afraid that if I put my foot down or set a boundary, then that other person might leave. And you know what? Sometimes you have to be stern in your relationship to put your feet down and let them know, like, hey, listen, I'm gonna walk out that door if you keep treating me like that, and this is something you have to do. Now, I'm not saying call their bluff or make a risky decision like that, but at the same time, you have to establish your worth, and then you have to establish the boundary that you're not gonna let no one cross over on you, and that's just as simple as that. A lot of nice guys, a lot of nice people fall a victim to this problem, and they end up getting hurt at the end, and then at the end of it, they're like, okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy or girl, and at that point, they're like, well, you haven't set your boundaries all this time, so it's like, yeah, good luck with that. Like, it's not gonna work. It's too late, or how you gonna let me not get away with something that I don't want to get away with, right? So it's like, it's kind of too late for it. And it can still work at the end of the relationship, and I recommend you do that, because either way, if you don't do it, it's over. If you do it, and if you do set your boundaries and you let them know, hey, I'm gonna walk out that door if you keep talking to me like that. That it's gonna make the other person wake up and be like, okay, you know what? Whoa, what are you doing? I really don't want to lose this person, and you know what? Time for me to get my act together. Blah blah blah. And then they'll come around and they'll change. Because if you don't, then it's going to be over anyway. It's almost your only shot to kind of saving the relationship. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much for this video. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys set your boundaries, put your feet down. If you see something getting out of hand in the first year, even hey, you got to address it immediately. You do not want that snowball to get bigger. You just don't. It'll just be a nightmare in 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. So make sure you have respect for yourself, and you put your foot down, and set the boundaries. Set the boundaries the way that you were supposed to do. Even if you didn't do them in the beginning, do them now. You must do it. It ain't too late, but just you have to do it. Don't just, you don't want to be confrontational. So a lot of nice people, they're like, they don't want to be confrontational. They don't want the drama. They just, but you are really hurting yourself in the long run if you don't do it. So that's all this video is about. I hope everyone has a great day filled with love, laughter, happiness, and success. Please follow me at Rollin' the Real on all social media sites. If you need any coaching calls, please, and check our packages, reach us at info@savingrelationships.com. Again, that's info@savingrelationships.com. Take care. Bye.